Awesome life with awesome vibes. You can create an awesome life by radiating awesome vibes. How? With the right thoughts, right emotions, and right energy frequencies. Every thought, every emotion is energy in nature, and you can radiate to attract the right circumstances, right people, and right resources. Today, we are going to talk about how to attract people and become your charming self. Have you seen some people are so attractive? Not because they're wearing the best of clothes, not because they look so beautiful. They simply have something in them that attracts attention. When they're walking in the streets, people often look back and give them a second glance. If they enter a party full of people, suddenly everyone's attention would go towards them. Their talking style, their communication ways, their simple presence can attract so much attention. These are the people who send out the vibes. These vibes attract attention. Not their perfume, not their dresses, not their shoes and accessories. You could be really well dressed and yet you may repel few people if you do not have the right vibes. How do we create that kind of vibe? First of all, let's understand, do we really want to attract people? Because not everyone is comfortable drawing people's attention towards self, because they feel intruded, they feel caged, they feel trapped when they are surrounded by people. So even when some people like attention, they often like to keep everyone at a distance. It's like look at me not kind of vibes. So consciously you may be wanting a lot of people's attention, and subconsciously you might be wanting to hide. And when you give out this kind of wrong signals or a mixed signals through your vibes, you may create kind of confusion. You might create a kind of a mixed response, and that can create a mixed appeal. So make sure that you would love to attract people at all levels of your being. Sometimes consciously you want to attract, subconsciously you want to kind of repel people, and at soul level you're completely indifferent. Now that's going to give different vibes. Ask yourself a question: what would happen if a lot of people get attracted to me? Do you find yourself comfortable with that answer? If yes, remaining radical statements are for you to enhance that charismatic appeal. Recite with me or after me. Radical statements are made up with powerful catalyst keywords in a systematic way. If you wish to learn more about the power and designing of the radical statement to suit your personal and individual needs, join Spiritual Solution Curriculum, and you will be amazed how you can shift your life with radical statements. Let's recite. I transform and transcend my need to hide. I transform and transcend my need to hide. I transform and transcend my need to hide. I transform and transcend my need to maintain my privacy. I transform and transcend my need to maintain my privacy. I transform and transcend my need to maintain my privacy. I transform and transcend my fear of being exposed. I transform and transcend my fear of being exposed. I transform and transcend my fear of being exposed. I transform and transcend my fear of being judged. I transform and transcend my fear of being judged. I transform and transcend my fear of being judged. I transform and transcend my fear of being ridiculed and criticized. I transform and transcend my fear of being ridiculed and criticized. I transform and transcend my fear of being ridiculed and criticized. I transform and transcend my adverse associations with people. I transform and transcend my adverse associations with people. I transform and transcend my adverse associations with people. I awaken personal charm. I awaken my personal charm. I awaken my personal charm. I awaken magnetism. I awaken magnetism. I awaken magnetism. I awaken magnetic qualities in me. I awaken magnetic qualities in me. I awaken magnetic qualities in me. I synchronize with popularity. I synchronize with popularity. I synchronize with popularity. I synchronize with charismatic personality. I synchronize with a charismatic personality. I synchronize with a charismatic personality. Enjoy awesome vibes with awesome life.